Hey guys, it's Demi. So guys, I have an interesting story. Something that happened to me, I think like a month ago or so now. I can't even remember. Time flies by when you're having fun. And basically it's a story about the time I almost died. So about a month or so ago, I decided that I was going to go and donate blood for the second time. I donated blood last year, I think, or I don't know, I think I was 16 when I first donated blood. And I thought, hey, it went really well last time, I'll donate again. So I booked my appointment and the day came, and with me was my mum and my friend Jess. Shout out to Jess because, man, it was quite the entertainment for her, let me just say. So beforehand, my mum and Jess and I, we were at the shops, which was nearby, and my mum was looking for shoes to wear to my formal, and as was I bought some shoes, and I was like, okay, I need to go. So my mum came with us, and she didn't purchase the shoes because I had to go. So I went to the place. So I signed everything, and all is good. So I see this guy looking at the papers, and I'm thinking, this guy looks a little bit shady, but you know, probably great guy, probably goes to church every Sunday. So he calls my name, and I'm like, great, get the shady guy. So I go, of course, into the little interview room, which you have to go to, and he hands me a sticker. And the sticker says on it, my first donation. And I'm like, this is my second donation. But I didn't say anything. I was just like, whatever, you know, he's just not aware of that. So I slap on the sticker. I don't even know why I put it on. I should have just held it, whatever. So he does the little prick thing of my finger, and he has to redo the prick thing because it didn't show up properly or whatever. And I'm thinking, oh great, okay, this is lovely. And yeah, so I had 2 pricks done on my finger, so I've got 2 band-aids on, and I'm looking really good right now. And then the interview is all done, everything's good, and then I go to donate blood. So this guy asked me, which arm would you like to draw the blood from? And I was like, my left arm. Because when I went the first time, I did it with my left arm, and it went perfectly. So I sit down, and I'm kind of thinking, I feel like I should be on that side. And then he starts hooking everything up onto my right arm. So I'm thinking, right, okay, he obviously isn't too good with, like, you know, right and left. That's all good. You know, a lot of people get that confused. That's fine. And I'm thinking, okay, whatever. You know, it's an arm. You know, blood, it's all the same, okay? So he hooks me up and everything, and he puts the needle in, and it was a little bit more painful than I remembered it being last time, but I was like, it's all good, it's fine, it's good, everything's great. So, boy was I wrong. So the needle goes in, and he's like taping it down, because I used tape to tape it down, and as soon as I look over, you would not believe my luck. I look at my arm, boom! The needle comes out. It comes flying out of my arm like there is no tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm getting pretty, like, you know, pale at this moment because I've just seen a needle fling out of my arm and my blood is spurting everywhere. It's like I'm part in the Red Sea or something, and it's coming out of my arm, it's coming out of the needle, and this guy is just standing there. He's literally just standing there, and I'm like, blood coming out of my arm, that's an issue. So after he stands there for a little bit, he goes and he grabs the other guy. And now this other guy, his name is Simon. God bless Simon, because if he wasn't there, I probably would be dead. So Simon actually took my blood the first time, and he was like the greatest thing ever. And we had this joke about Katy Perry, and I asked if he remembered me, and then I said Katy Perry, and he remembered. So we're having a good old time, and so he's helping put pressure on this because I'm bleeding like there's no tomorrow. And they obviously can't reuse that needle, and they have to get another one. And this other guy, that's all I can do because there's no words for this guy. So once this guy has finished standing around for a while, he goes and he gets like another needle and everything. And I look down, the chair thing is like covered in my blood. Like I could like wring it out and I could give like a whole community my blood. Like that's how much there was. So the guy who originally did my arm, he comes up to me and he says, you know, we can either like shake hands and you can rebook and come another day, or you can get Simon to do your other arm for you. And I was like, I'll get Simon to do my other arm. And then as he's standing there, he's like, oh, you did say your left arm, didn't you? And I was like, oh, did I? Did I say my left? It slipped my mind. So then Simon does it on my left arm and it goes in, everything good. It stays in. That's the key. It stays in. And everything's good. He takes the blood and then it's over before I know it. And I'm like, yeah, life's great. Life's good, right? So then I go up because once you donate blood, you have to have sugar and whatnot. So I went in and the lady made me a milkshake. And I text Jess as I'm walking into the little room to say, come in to the room and bring mum as well. And only Jess came because my mum was like, it's alright, you go, I'll just wait here. And I start drinking my shake. And as I'm kind of like walking to the thing, I'm thinking, I'm a little bit lightheaded here. All is good, I've been lightheaded before. So Jess is here with me now and I have like a sip of my milkshake. And I kind of look at her and she's looking at me and I'm like, I feel really lightheaded, and she's just like, have some more of your drink, have some more of your drink. So I have it, and then the lady who made it, I look up at her, and she's like, are you alright? And I was like, I feel really lightheaded. And then as cool as a cucumber, this woman says, it's alright, we're just going to lie you down. And then the next thing you know, I'm getting like put onto the floor, and then Jess has gone to get my mother, and I was out for like a few seconds or so. So I have fainted, okay? And I have never fainted in my entire life, so I'm thinking, great, we're going down, I'm yelling timber, that's all I'm thinking, okay, Kesha's on my mind. So I wake up, okay, and when I wake up, literally every single person that works in this blood donation place is standing and looking down at me. And I'm like, hello world, like everybody's here, my fan club, here I am. And I'm just like, great, everybody's here to welcome me back. And the guy, Simon, comes over and he makes a joke about Katy Perry and it's a good time. And so they basically put an oxygen mask on me. Never had one of them on me before. They put a cloth on my head. And then once I'm like, getting into the feel of things again, they put me into a wheelchair and I had to go lie on this chair thing and they had to like check my pulse and everything. And then I just had to drink like a bunch of poppers and then have pretzels and stuff. So the reason that I think I fainted was because when I donated the first time, I sat in the chair for a really long time whilst I ate. So then I was like good to go. Whereas this time I donated, then I got up straight away, which I think that's why I was a little bit fainted, being the little drama queen I am. And then that other guy, oh God, bless his soul. The other guy, we call him the other guy. So the other guy, he comes over and he's got some cream and he's like, here you go, you might bruise a little bit, so just use this, okay? A little bit. The bruise was like this big on my arm, and it was like blue and purple and red and the colours of the rainbow, and I was like, little. Right, left, big, little. He has no idea. He's like, it's like opposite day for this guy. So yeah, I ended up with a really nice big looking bruise. Wore it formal as well, that was good. Went really nice with my mint green dress. And then also, actually, part 2 of my dilemma, once I was done, like I was all good in that, I was like to mum, okay, we can go get your shoes, like I'm fine, we're all good. Then mum pays for it, and as she pays, I start feeling very lightheaded again, and I start sweating as if I was in the bloody desert. And so Jess realises, and at first she thinks I'm joking, but hell no, I was not joking. This is no time to, put on a performance. And then I ended up having to use, like, I'm in a shoe shop, mind you, and I'm like right near where the entrance is of this shoe shop, and I start spewing into a plastic bag. Twice I did. And this whole time there was this little boy watching me, and he seemed very concerned for my well-being, and I just wanted to let him know that I'm all good now. I'm all good, no need to fear, little boy. I am fine. I'm alive. So as soon as part 2 ended, I was good. That was the end of the show. Take your bows, everybody. Everything is fine. And to add to the mix of things, we actually found out that the other guy actually has a little bit of brain damage because he was in a car accident. And there he is, putting needles into people's arms. So that is the story of when I last donated blood. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give this video a like if you like this story time thing. I can do this more often if you people who actually watch my videos would like me to do so, and I will. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys! Call a girl like that, renegade!